intro.
Hi guys, welcome back to third part of the 3D printed Inspire build series. In the previous part second video, we have shown how to assemble all the 3D printed parts and make a proper Inspire frame. So I would recommend you guys to watch the previous video and come back here. But today we'll try to mount all the electronic components. As of now, I have not purchased any components for this project. I just wanted to give it a try with all the electronic components I had used for my previous basic quadcopter build. It has APM 2.8 flight controller, 1000 kV brushless motors with 1045 propellers and 30 ampere ESCs. So first, I'll quickly take out all the components from this quadcopter. For assembling the components with the connections and APM configuration with the mission planner, I'll be referring my previous quadcopter build series, which clearly shows everything in detail. That's the reason I'll not repeat the same steps here. The same playlist link will be available in the description box if you are planning to build. In this frame, I'll be placing the flight controller and the receiver at the center, and the EACs will go into the EAC box below the motor mount. For this, I'll be extending the EAC wires and making it lengthier. And all these wires will go inside the aluminum pipe to make the frame look clean. The wires inside this pipe come out from here and connects with the flight controller and the battery. And for the EACs, to make it compact and mount inside the box, I'll be removing the wires and directly solder the extended wires inside the frame. After assembling all the electronics, this is how the 3D printed Inspire looks. On the lifting mechanism, we got some issues with the servo shaft coupler. Also, the arms were moving slowly since the pitch of the threaded bolt used here is very less. I'll try to improve this in the coming days and for now have locked the arms to a constant height. So I did the flight test. The drone was not lifting. Even if I give full throttle, it was not taking off. So here the motors and propellers are not able to provide enough thrust considering the weight and the dimensions of this frame. So the solution is to go with the lower kV rating motors and bigger propellers. Soon I'll try to buy these components. Once I receive them, I'll upgrade this drone and make one more flight test video. So make sure you follow our channel to get the regular updates on this series. And also don't forget to comment below how this drone is looking. For any doubts, you can reach out to us. Thank you for watching. We'll be back in the next video.